A monster producer is a legendary creature who combines multiple skill sets to dominate their market. Are you ready to dominate?
All right. Now, I want you to think of a cycle. And the cycle is you believe what you believe, most likely because of some big revelation that you've had. Revelation is a sudden, dramatic moment. There's a moment in time that something happened that caused you to believe taxes are the enemy. There's a moment in time that caused me to believe that everybody needs a coach in life. That is a big revelation. Sudden, unexpected, dramatic moment. Because of the revelation, I now have a conviction. And the conviction is a deep-seated belief in something. That's why I do it. That's why I do what I do. Right? Because of the conviction, I am now willing to take an action. So it's revelation, conviction, movement and energy towards something. Okay? Because I believe everybody needs a coach in life, I have devoted 28 years of my life, 80-hour work weeks, since I was 19 years old, to helping people perform at the highest level. I've sacrificed family time, I've sacrificed personal time to pursue my life's mission of helping people play at a higher level. You understand what I'm saying? Now, why would I do that? Because I believe, man, a good coach can change your life. And part of my legacy in life is how many people I help. Okay? Now, for you, you got to be able to say, now this is what I believe. This is why I believe so strongly about this. Okay? Go back to the passive investments. Man, I believe I wasted 20 years of my life on the hamster wheel until I figured out how to create time and money freedom in my life. Right? This is why I'm so passionate about this. This is why I'm so on fire about this. Because I'd like to help you get off that hamster wheel. Okay? So, who would like to share? Trevor? All right, Trevor, then Rick. Bring the microphone. You got a microphone? There you go. There we go. We're talking about why, right? Why you believe what you believe.
So I believe that there's a direct correlation between authentic relationships and monster producers in the real estate industry.
Okay.
Because I've personally wasted valuable time trying to do business with people I don't align with.
Yep.
I believe that most successful real estate pros have the largest networks in their market because the industry is built on connections and relationships.
Yep. That's good.
I believe to be a powerhouse real estate pro, you must have more than one preferred partner in every aspect of your support system.
Okay.
Because I've been let down by having exclusive relationships in those areas.
Okay. Now, your thing is connection. Okay? I believe everybody communicates, but few connect. Okay? I believe there's a difference. I'm thinking about one of the things I hear you say a lot is you believe in abundance. Right?
Right.
I believe that most people are hardwired in scarcity. I believe in abundance. Let me tell you what abundance is. You can have a teaspoon out of the ocean or a 20-gallon bucket in the ocean, don't care. I believe most people think in terms of competition when I think in terms of cooperation. See what I'm saying? Yes. Now, the purpose is, I've watched you, and I can tell what you believe. Your videos, you use these words, abundance, connection. Now it's a matter of taking those words and extracting. Like Maxwell's best book, John Maxwell, out of all the books he's written, in my opinion, is I believe is Everybody Communicates, Few Connect. The reason he charges $200,000 to speak is because he's one of the best connectors on planet Earth. That book talks about his strategies that he uses to connect with people. He's a master at it. That's a great line. I believe everybody talks. Very few connect. Okay? I believe in abundance versus scarcity. Right? I believe in cooperation versus competition. Let me tell you why I believe that. In my experiences, I've been let down too many times by having one exclusive relationship. Right? You kind of use all these phrases when you're telling your story. It's a matter of continuing to hone it, refine it right down. Because you got very strong beliefs about this, right? About why you believe it. Okay? So you got the makings of it's all there. It's just got to be boom, boom, boom. Like, listen to the cadence of how I'm saying it. I believe in cooperation versus competition. I believe in abundance versus scarcity. Right? See, I've got a cadence and a rhythm the way I'm saying it. Okay? So I want you thinking like jab, 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 hook. Right?
Gary Vee.
Yes. Yes. There's a cadence and a rhythm to the way you say it right there, okay? But all the stuff you're looking for is there. And if you could give a personal example, let me give you a personal example, man, of whatever, then it makes it even more good, right? Okay, it's good. All right, Rick, tell me why you believe what you believe.
I want to make sure we're doing the story of origin.
That's great.
Right, okay. So, I was raised a poor farm kid. I never missed a meal, but there was times that I did without things, and I wanted to make a difference about that. I started working at an early age. I don't regret that. I'm thankful that I did that, and I'm thankful that I worked very hard. It taught me that work ethic. It taught me the grind. It taught me to go the extra mile. Okay. At a fairly early age, I got involved in healthcare and got a professional education, and I did quite well in that, but it was still going to be the 40, 60-hour week. You're going to be punching the clock all the time. And 21 years ago, I woke up to the fact that real estate could provide passive income and the fact that I could create wealth that would lead to generational wealth and a family legacy. I also found out as I did that, though, that professional property management was at a scarcity when you focused on an investor-driven issue. And so I have developed a strong investor-driven property management company to help you get that passive income and develop generational wealth.
Okay, so what's your core belief?
I believe everybody should set their family up for success long term, and I believe everyone should have passive income because things happen in life where you won't be able to be the breadwinner.
Okay, and you believe that because of your story, right?
Absolutely.
Healthcare.
I've lived it.
Okay.
I'm living it.
All right, so let me tell you how to tighten that up. I believe, and why I believe this is I spent 21 years, 80-hour work weeks doing this. Okay? And through that I had a revelation, man, right? And the revelation was this, right? So it's all there, but imagine you and I sitting at a function and you got this amount of time to explain it to me. Right? And you got to tighten it up to where it's real tight. So I want you to always start thinking, how do I condense these things? I spent 21 years in healthcare working 80 hours a week. Let me tell you what I learned, Coach. These three things. Okay? And that's why I believe this. Okay? So remember, there's going to be different times to share your EOS. There's going to be sometimes you got enough time to, I'm sitting here with Jason, I can unpack the whole thing. We're just hanging out. Then there's times it's like, hey man, I ain't got this much time. Jason, I believe everybody needs a coach in life. Okay, now I routinely help people get a 40 to 50% increase in their business. If I could help you get a 40 to 50% increase, would you like to talk about it? See how simple that was? That's a shortened EOS. Belief statement, example, call to action. If I got more time, it's like, hey, this is really why I believe this, man. Maybe we're having lunch. Maybe we're sitting over at Pinewood Social, who was closed today because they were working on the bowling alley. See, it violates one of my beliefs, man. I believe you can't whine about not having enough money while simultaneously doing stupid things, like closing down at lunchtime when you run a restaurant to fix the bowling alley. Now, here's my point. You see where I'm going with all this, man? Okay? Why do I believe this? Why do I believe what I believe? Is it compelling? Do you have some conviction? Can you tell the story in a way they go, boom, that's good. I'm interested. My only agreement with cynic on this is people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it, would be right here. This is an alignment between you and I. Okay? Why do you do this? Why are you so passionate about this? Why are you so convicted about it? That's the story of origin. And if you could tell it with some real emotion, okay? Now, we'll take a break on this. This is where people really screw up. I see mortgage originators do this. Anybody that gets in front of people. So I buy the chicken and biscuits for a meal, right? And that buys me a little time to get in front of everybody. Here's what most people do. So I've got the chicken and biscuits, and I'm a title company, and I've gotten in front of a mortgage company, right? And I got 50 mortgage originators in front of me, and I'm a title company. And I bought the chicken and biscuits, so the chicken and biscuits gets me entry. And I get up there and I say, hey, hope y'all enjoy the chicken and biscuits. I'm so honored to be here with you guys today. Thank you so much for giving me just a few minutes of your time. Now, at our title company, we're one of the best title companies in the world. At least we think so. And we do titles fast. We've got a professional staff. See that? How many times have y'all seen that before? Versus saying, I just got 2 minutes, but 2 minutes is all I need. Let me tell you what we believe at our title company. We believe this and this and this. Let me tell you why we believe this. Because of these beliefs, here's what we do. And there's really 3 ways we do it different than every dog and pony show in town. And let me tell you some people we've done it for and some of the testimonials we got. Right? And if you're sick and tired of using a title company that can't close on time, can't communicate with you like you said, you want to go from baby seals to Navy SEALs, we're who you're looking for. Now, out of the group of 50, how many people are going to be interested? 16%. Who are you trying to look for? Those 16%. Everybody with him? You're not looking for everybody. I'm only looking for people that are looking for me. So this is why when I get on the phone with people, here's what I say. On a scale of 1 to 10, here's what I say. Rachel, I believe if you've bought one of my books or called my office, you're serious about your potential. And you're tired of messing around with doing something. Now let me ask you a serious question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you? Because I only work with serious people. And I may joke and say I'm looking for Navy SEALs, not baby SEALs. Now which one are you? Oh, I'm a Navy SEAL. Okay, I'm going to send you the contract right now. Is there anything keeping you from signing it and getting started? Oh, hold on. Well, I'm not ready for that. Okay. You told me, Rachel, you were a Navy SEAL, not a baby SEAL. Right? See how I just go right into my EOS? Right? I believe you called into my office or you're in our network for a reason. You want to play at a higher level. Now, am I right or wrong about that? You're right. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you about it? Because Eric White only puts me on the phone with serious people. That's it. He says you're one of the serious ones. Is he right? Now, who's the buyer and the seller in this equation? See, the seller is, hey, we got a great coaching program, and I've been coaching people for 28 years. And hey, if we were just to be so lucky to be your coach, right? This is what I believe. This is why I believe it. This is what I recommend you do. You need to sign up for my boot camp on this thing right now. And if you're serious, what would stop you from getting started? Everybody see that? I am the buyer and not the seller. The seller's begging for the business. The buyer is in a position of authority. You are the person of interest. You are the expert. I know what I'm doing here. This is what you need to do. Now take it or leave it, okay? Now, are there any questions on the first 2 steps of this? Because the 3rd step is where a lot of people screw it up. And I'm going to ask you a simple question. What do you do? It don't seem that simple though, does it? We insure anything and everything you're ever going to own so you can sleep at night. I take complicated concepts and I make them simple. I package and deliver content in a way that gets people to take action. I activate the pray drive in people so they can get a 40 or 50% increase. Look how clear I am in what I do. Notice I have not used the word coach. Why have I not used the word coach, Mark? When I am a coach. Why would I not use that word?
You have said this before, and I cannot remember.
There are 700,000 people in the United States that call themselves coaches. And most of them couldn't coach their way out of a paper bag. Right or wrong?
Right.
They're making less than $47,000 a year trying to tell you how to be a millionaire. Come on, folks. I am not on that level with people. You understand what I'm saying? I have been doing this for 28 years. Okay? This is all I've ever done since I was a little kid. I am not a rookie coach. Okay? So I do not even want to be in that category. So I'm not even going to say I coach people, because everybody's a coach today. Everybody with me? Everybody calls himself a coach. Okay, so here's what I say. Here's what I do. I've created a unique 6-step system we call the Monster Growth System. It attacks 6 of the biggest problems you got in your business. If I just get one of them right in a 1-year cycle, you're going to make 43% more money. Now, I can give you example after example. Matter of fact, I had a woman the other day said she got a 1,566% increase. But I ain't even going to tell you that because you wouldn't believe it, Tony. Right? Now, that woman made $2.5 million this year, and I've been her coach for 7 years. Look at how I'm building my case here. Does that make sense? Okay? This is what I do, man. This is what I do. When they asked Navy SEALs, when they were going to shoot bin Laden and get bin Laden, what did they do on the way over there? Did they get all hyped up? Did they get excited? You know what they said? No, we went to sleep. And they said, why? You know what they said? Because that's what we do. We go do things other people are scared to do. We're Navy SEALs.
They've been training a long time.
Yeah. They didn't even know they were going to get bin Laden to the very end. They were just going to get some dude. Because that's what they do. Everybody see that? Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because most of you, if I ask you, what do? You can't tell me. You get all nervous, you start sweating. Like, what do you do? I don't know what I do. What do I do? I'm an insurance agent. No. What do you do? What do you really do? Right? I was speaking to a group of nurses once, and I was doing exercise like this, and I picked a woman out of the group, and I said, what do you do, ma'am? She said, I'm a nurse. I said, no. What do you do? I'm a nurse. No, ma'am. What do you do? She got mad. I'm an emergency room nurse. Okay, great. What do you do? She finally stood up and said, look, I help people when they hurt, okay? I said, now we're getting there. I said, do you help people at the most inopportune times of their life? Because ain't nobody wants to go to the emergency room. Do you help people at people when they're the most vulnerable in their lifetime? I bet maybe there's been a couple times you've helped save a person's life before. She started crying. And I said, that's a whole lot bigger reason to get up in the morning than just saying you're a nurse. Did I make my point? Okay. Y'all do something valuable. Quit commoditizing it. The reason I love Pray Drive so much is because when I activate the Pray Drive in a person, it takes them to a level they ain't ever seen before. That is meaningful work. Would you agree?
Yes.
It is worth getting up in the morning. It's worth being here till 7 o'clock at night. It's worth fighting for. It's worth writing a book on. It's meaningful. It's not just coaching somebody. You got to get down here and say, this is what I do, man. Some of you, this is why you were put on planet Earth, to do this work. This is important work you're supposed to be doing. And you're out there just messing around with it. You got to get down and say, this is what I do, man. That Navy SEAL, this is what I do, man. We go get dudes like this right here. We go get bad dudes. When nobody else wants to get up and do this, this is what we do. Okay? So when you come back from the break, we'll take a short break. When you come back, this is the next step. What do you do? And you need to be able to tell me, okay? All right, let's take a 10-minute break. Good first step, folks.